Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. Today we are eating well because not only do we have some interviews Mr. Boom did with some of the Russian skibidi YouTubers, but I also have some exclusive info I snatched from Boom as well, and I have direct info about episode 76 part 2 and some small details about episode 77 part 3. I'll talk about the secret info I received after we go through the other information we have first. It's been 5 days since episode 76 part 1 came out, and the fact that we have this much information already probably means that the production of episode 76 part 2 is going pretty well so far, and hopefully in a couple days we'll start seeing actual leaks as well. But before I start talking about all of it, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Anyways, here we go. First, I'll update you guys on the strike situation that happened with Ibio 75, and sadly this situation didn't reach a good ending thanks to YouTube not cooperating and doing what they should be doing. The person called Revival Aliens had to delete all their videos, stop uploading and change their channel name once again, but even after all that, they didn't remove the strikes that Ibio 75 had, but instead started asking for money from Ibio 75 to get the strikes removed. And let me remind you that these strikes were false and shouldn't have been there in the first place. But sadly, YouTube rejected all of Ibio's appeals and counter notifications from what I know, and he agreed to pay $200 to get 2 of his strikes removed because otherwise Ibio's channel would have been terminated, and apparently the Revival Aliens guy said if Ibio talked about this issue, he would keep on striking Ibio, basically threatening him. We don't know what will happen, but one thing I know is that this Revival Aliens guy changed his channel's name to fricking Sugar Daddy Bros, about to flex with his $200 he got from Ibio, I guess. At this point, I don't think there is anything to do about this situation, unless Ibio gets strikes again. Okay, these next 2 interviews I'm about to talk about that were done by Russians, skibidi YouTubers, and I took these from DataBio, and she said that she used AI to translate them, so if some questions sound goofy, it's AI's fault. The first question was from Fordell, and he asked, "Will you remake the shorts episodes like you did with the first season? If so, will there be new scenes that will reveal more about the beginning of the conflict?" Which Boom answered with, "I don't think I have enough time. And yeah, no shit, I guess. Bro definitely will never do this as long as the series is still going on. We are hardly getting 1 episode every week or 2 right now, so I don't think we should even ask for the long-form versions of the old episodes." The next question Fordell asked was, "Does the series take place in modern times?" Which Boom answered with no. I think people knew this answer already because it seems like the invasion of toilets affected the technology a lot, and most of the hardware being used, like the computers and monitors, are old technology at this point. But because of all the scientist people, the tech has far surpassed the modern times of our own world, especially in the weapons division. And I think seeing Clark Kent toilet in the last episode and moist critical toilet in episode 61, maybe it's a mix of many realities. Still though, I don't think this really is a question that matters for the story in any way. The next question is actually pretty interesting and seems important for the future of the series. Fordell asked, "Is there a possibility that we will see a canonical spin-off, prequel, sequel, or other side projects in the skibidi toilet universe, even if it is in a non-animated series format?" Which Boom answered with, "Very likely in the future. This is a very big confirmation, but it's not really understandable to what, since the question was pretty wide open. Boom might be trying to say he'll do spin-offs on his own channel, or maybe even spin-offs outside of his channel. People have been wondering why there haven't been a skibidi toilet movie yet, even with all the success it had, so maybe one day it'll come to life. We'll just have to wait and see." The next question was, if there are any conditions or restrictions for the teleportation of TV race. And Boom answered this with, "There are conditions," which means not everyone can do it, but as you guys remember, Scientist Toilet was able to meet these conditions, which means it is possible, and you don't have to be from the TV race. But we do know that they are very secretive about their technology, and the only reason why the scientist was able to achieve it was the TV race guidebook they stole, which we saw in episode 70 part 2. It's unknown if the cameraman retrieved this book, and if they are working on a way to meet these conditions, but it'd be interesting if they somehow achieve it, because I don't think TV race's reaction would be that welcoming. The next question Fordell asked might be really important. He said, "Will we learn something unexpected that changes the way we think about one of the Alliance races?" And Boom said maybe. As you guys know by now, whenever Boom gives a short answer to these questions, he usually doesn't want to spoil something, and a maybe seems a little too perfect for this question, so I think there is definitely something Boom is hiding. I don't know what exactly this will be, but we should keep an eye out. The next question was, is the energy of all Titans and races different or the same energy? But because it is used by different races, it changes color. This is an interesting question, and even though we thought we knew, it was at least confirmed fully by Boom with his answer being different. This means that all the energies have different properties, and it is probably each race's own secret. But as we know, the most mysterious energy so far is the green energy that the secret agent uses. Its power scale is completely unknown. The last question Fordell asked was something huge. He said, "Is there an episode where you left something important to the plot but no one noticed it or didn't pay enough attention to it?" And his response was a shocking, "There is, and not just one." This means that not just us analysis YouTubers, but there are some secrets in the episodes that literally everyone hasn't figured out yet. I know Boom does check people's theories and analysis, so when he says there is secrets that haven't been found, he means it. I also don't think we'll ever find these secrets until they are revealed, because the way Boom makes these episodes, it's probably a lot more apparent to him, but to us viewers, some stuff just seem a lot different. If you have any theories on what you think these secrets are, make sure to mention them. The next interview was done by Razzo Plays, and he asked, "How long will the Astro arc last approximately, and will there be another arc after?" Which Boom answered with yes. He didn't really answer how long the Astro arc will be, but at least we know there will be something else after the Astro arc, but there is probably at least a year until that point with the current schedule. The next couple questions, Boom went on a violation run, and Bro started answering every question with the pointing finger up emoji, literally calling the questions nerdy. Bro is unhinged when it comes to interviews. These questions were, where did the secret agent come from? How did the skibidi virus appear? Where did the Alliance come from? And the main weakness of Astro toilets is ultrasound? In episode 67, we were shown how the scientist easily stopped and destroyed the glitch toilet. Could it be that Astro are also vulnerable to sound? Could it be that after the reveal of the Speakerman base, there will be an improvement for the Titan Speakerman with ultrasound, making him the most potential and mobility Titan against Astro? Which Boom all answered with the finger pointing up. Among all these questions, I think the last one was an important one. I think with time, we'll know the origins of most of the characters and how everything came to be. So I'm not too stressed about it, but this last theory seems potentially true, especially because of Boom's answer. I don't know what the ultrasound thing is, because I think the translation might have screwed up there, but since Boom knows when we'll be seeing the Speakerman base, it probably is really close, and we'll get to know if this theory is true or not soon. There is only a couple questions left before I tell you guys the secret info I received myself, so stay tuned. The next question Razzo asked was, does Astro have his own scientist? Which Boom answered with maybe. This might even be a case where there are multiple scientist Astros because their tech is incredibly advanced, and even if it's only one Astro scientist, Bro is probably more smart than everyone on Earth combined right now. The next question goes along with one of the questions Fordell asked, and it's, is it possible that you will have a team create a series? And Boom answered with a maybe. This might mean that the spin-off stuff he mentioned earlier might be made by a team and not just himself. But at this point, I doubt he'll try to find a team to help with the main series, because I do think that he would have already if he could until this point. The next question is an important one. It was the first skibidi toilet an Astro toilet, and is he alive? I don't think this question makes sense, because no skibidi toilet is an Astro toilet and no Astro is an Astro toilet, so I'm not sure what Boom meant when he said no. I don't think he means G-Man was never an Astro, but maybe he was talking about the OG toilet from episode 1. The next questions might hype of some of the OG viewers of Mr. Boom. Razzo asked, does the Beatbox universe have anything to do with the skibidi universe? And him answering maybe definitely means yes. If you ask me, it probably has a multiversal connection to it, but we won't know if certain characters are overlapping until it's fully revealed. The last question he asked was, if there is a new race, will it be for the skibidi or for the Alliance? And as you guys can guess, Boom did not answer this question fully, and he just put 3 dots. I think everyone believes that we are on the brink of a new race with all the secret stuff appearing, and most people are thinking it'll be the computer race, but we'll see. I don't think we'll see any skibidi race for a while, especially with the fact that Astros are technically pretty new already. Now to move on to the exclusive info I have. I can't really show DMs this time because Boom told me these in the middle of some other conversation, so I'll just tell you what he told me. First thing he wanted me to share with you guys was that episode 76 part 2 will feature the character Boom simps for. As you guys know, it was leaked that Boom actually simps for a character in the series and it wasn't introduced yet, but it won't be long until we find out who it is because it's literally appearing in the next episode. And with us knowing all hardware races already having their female characters revealed, it's unlikely it'll be one of them. My guess is, it's either a human that Secret Agent himself simps for, or it'll be a skibidi female, or an Astro female. Not sure which one it'll be, but simping for a toilet would be crazy. The next info he gave me is about episode 77. He said that he planned the episode in a way to make it 3 parts, and it will actually include one of the most important characters in the series. No idea who he means when he says one of the most important characters in the series, but it literally could be anyone. It could be a new character or even a new character that we haven't been introduced to yet. Let me know your guesses in the comments and make sure to like and subscribe to not miss out on videos like this in the future.